So before the board meets, it is important to understand that the administrator will have to continue, reviewing the status of every application. Has all the applications that have been, set to be discussed during this particular meeting, have they been reviewed by reviewers, or are there any pending reviews? You can be able to come here and be able to do that, one application after the other. If, for example, you want to remind reviewers that the meeting is coming up and you have not submitted your comments, you simply come here and send a reminder. So you click there, and the reviewers will be reminded that the meeting is due. If you haven't submitted your comments, please do so as soon as possible, obviously depending on how you have set up that message to be sent. But assuming every reviewer now has submitted their comments and we are good to go ahead with the meeting, then we come here and close the meeting agenda. So when you close the meeting agenda, essentially what happens is you are locking out any reviewer who has not been able to submit their comments to not be able to submit their comments, because now every reviewer will be able to see what the other reviewer has submitted if you have been assigned the same application. So this is important to basically structure how people prepare themselves towards the meeting, to be able to read in advance, so that when you come to the meeting, you pretty much know what every reviewer has submitted, and all you have to do is then to share your comments and help the committee reach consensus or the final decision. Okay, so according to your standard operating procedures, you may close this maybe 1 week prior to the meeting or 2 weeks prior to the meeting. Either way, you have to come here, you click close the agenda, and once you close the agenda, all the reviewers will be notified that we are on, to our upcoming meeting, and therefore they will be locked out in terms of reviewing the individual assignments that they have been assigned. If you don't want to use this, obviously you can leave this out, and you still be able to have your meeting without necessarily having to close the agenda.